I think being out in nature allows people who have lost a loved one to move through grief differently, especially if they are involved with the activities of digging the grave and actually helping with the burial itself. They're actually getting literal closure and they're having a hands-on relationship with death. I think given that death is such a taboo subject and that people are shunned away and don't really see it, I think that's why they may be afraid of it. But when they're out here, a different part of your brain opens up to that idea and see that direct relationship that we have where taking care of loved ones that have died can have a direct relationship with protecting land forever. I'm typically there for the actual dig, so I create a team of a few individuals and then we meet together. With the pandemic, it's about 4 to 5 people. Before it was a lot larger, and it was larger in a sense to build that camaraderie. People just wanted to come out and engage with physically digging, but also they just wanted to connect with community members. We've been facilitating burials throughout the pandemic and that are actually related to someone dying from COVID. I think that's definitely something that people become more aware of and become more educated on is when they have a direct relationship with death. People have the idea that they are given 80 to 100 years, or that they have earned or deserved that lifespan when it can just be taken away from you at any time. COVID made people confront their mortality. But fortunately, we were allowed to still have families be out here during the pandemic, and we find it to be very important for family to be out here. This is how burials were completed originally. This is the conventional form of burial. We made sure to take precautionary measures that way we could protect each other, given that we're a small organization. There's only 3 of us that manage Prairie Creek Conservation Cemetery. So we wanted to make sure that none of us got sick or ill to where we'd have to close operations, because the community needs us and a burial could happen at any time.
Oh no. We're looking for you.
Prairie Creek Conservation Cemetery, this is Carlos. I think what's special about Prairie Creek is how it's bringing people back to what is important, which is taking care of something that's been providing for us. I think we take the land for granted. Without death, we can't have life. So here's a poem from Sidney Wade for our gravediggers. For the volunteer gravediggers of the Prairie Creek Conservation Cemetery, we offer here our labor and our time that others may rest soundly in this place of moss and earth and nurture. The subtle rhymes of lift and loss and the quickly passing embrace of shovel blade and sand reflect the gifts of this earth we honor as we dig together or alone. Beetles, grasses, trees, and rain and spindrift blossoms. Flesh and spirit pass quickly along the spinning paths all bodies follow in the arc of time. We take our turns, we talk, and scan the sky for birds. Soon enough it will be dark, the cool of evening rises from the sand.